And good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. Zinthar here again with some more sunless seas today. I've got a new setup, so hopefully everything sounds okay. If not, we can try and fix it, as is tradition. As I bring up the music. Things and stuff is good, Baron of Derpshire. How are you going? Let's see if this wants to play the game today. Ah, yes. Going yes, as always. is my voice quiet again? As I said, it is a new setup. We'll see if we can fix it, and if I need to, I can always boost it in the settings somewhere. We are adventuring today, that's for sure. Let's see, what can we do about the sound? Oh, that's better then. I'll try and keep it as reasonable as possible, but if it does need adjusting, just highlight a message or poke me somehow, and I'm sure I'll be able to adjust it somehow. Or else I'll just keep talking louder. Let's bring you all on over to the game. As you can see here, we are still Zinthar number 6. I did do a little bit of a expansion on the UI, so it looks a bit bigger this time. Makes it a bit easier for everyone to read, I think. But if it is annoying, I can reduce it a little bit. It doesn't make too much of a difference to the actual game itself. It's just that things get a bit more readable. I've only been doing this for almost a year now. You'd think I'd be good at this by now. I doubt it. Alright, so we have a good roster of officers. We have a elegiac cockatoo, which gives us +2 to mirrors. But we cannot speak to it, like we can speak to our ferret. It should be absolutely fine, though. The ferret never has much interesting to say. Yes, I have Ket here. He has decided that he wanted to break into my room, so... He broke in and is now cleaning himself quite pleasedly on a cushion I put next to me for him. Yes. There you go, Tapara. You may have a pet. Yeah. He is very upset that I have decided to interrupt his cleaning cycle, and has taken that as an invitation to come say hi. Don't make out with the microphone. Tapara. Our cook is a Nacrius outcast. He's one of the people we picked up from the... It was the Principles of Coral. We picked him up from there. He is on a mission to help the Principle of Coral die. Our region can die, but we shall make it so. Good Fend the Venturer. Like us to get a lawn fluke, which we can do. Surprising ease these days. But our ship will need repairs. Keep that. It's 1,000 echoes. That's pretty good. We have a little bit of terror, but not too much. We have a little bit of strategic information. See how many pork reports we have, if any. Pork reports this time. Very good. Oh, hello, Dan. Good to see you. Settled back down on his cushion. Today I will invest in a camera that doesn't suck. Kitty cam. Ah, yes. Some heirlooms. Quite a lot of secrets. Captivating treasure. Torpedo components. So we're on the quest with him. Let's go back to our journal. Attempting to grab a secondary memento mori, because they sell for a lot of money. Pleated snacks in snow. We've gotten quite away this time, Gavert. Done a fair bit. We have 6,000 echoes. We are attempting to upgrade our vessel. Mighty Maynard class corvette, which we need another at least 6,000 echoes for. We should be able to do it, but we will require ingenuity. We also have 81 iron as of now, which is quite good. Low on hearts, but we can fix that. Next thing we need to do is put our ship into dry dock. 100 echoes to repair our hull is very much worth it. It was possibly because my cat had adjusted my microphone for me. We will see. Yes, I had to get a new computer because my old computer decided that it didn't like its life anymore and burnt itself down. Almost, quite literally. As those in the naval professions would describe it, it was a series of catastrophic, simultaneous failures. Yes, this won't do at all. We really do need to see what we can do about that. Because if we can't improve it, I'll need to come with something for it. It did have the lucky number 7 feels. He decided that it was not worth going on without me. Well, sorry, I'm just messing around with some stuff right here. Let's see if the output gain gets any better. See how that goes for you. If that's improved anything, let me know. The machine knows the embrace of Zorb. Yeah. Sorry, it's a new microphone as well. I had to change out the old headset. Oh, is that too loud? Okay. Well, we'll work with this for the moment, and I can try and adjust it later. Possibly if I take a break or something. I'll see if I can... I do have another old microphone that I'll have to go find. It's a desk mic, it has a tripod. It's a little bit more forgiving because I can keep it further away. But I'll have to do that for the next stream. What will make it interesting is I'll have to fiddle with this again when our Mr. Stukka arrives, unfortunately. Because I had to change to Windows 11 as well, and I just don't think the audio codecs in Windows 11 are as forgiving as they were in Windows 10. Well, that's good. I know that feeling. Tired German. I have spent a fair bit of time myself at ye olde rock shows. I know that some of the things we need to invest in is Firefox candles, because we use them a surprising amount to explore. But this ship does not have the greatest hold. It only has 20. So far we've taken up 15 with supplies. We've got 5 full of zoop and empty mirror catch boxes. Okay, we do need to go to Igul. Doing any reconnaissance work? From Wither. Okay, we can do that. We have 12 crew. We need to go and do some hiring. Ah, good. Plenty new orphans for the grinder. Perhaps not. Need fuel and supplies for the coming journey. Does fill our hold quite significantly, but we shall endure. We shall endure indeed. So, on our map, we know we need to go up to Wither. Mount Palmerston has the cheapest fuel. Almost discovered all of the map. There's a few little places that we need to go to. Oh, we needed to do a quest. We went to the salt lines. We're still cursed by stone, I believe. We need to rescue the unsettling sage. We need to pick up the Deviless and return her to the Brimstone Convention. We need a long box. Yes, Storm's curse is indeed upon us. We got 18 terror. We do have a submarine. Third poet, we've reached a rapport. So we do need to get the bitter flavor brimstone. So I'm guessing we need to get that from Mount Palmerston, or perhaps down at the Iron Republic. And the pirate poet has left her mark upon us. Barnett, nothing interesting there. Alright, without further ado, we have fuel, we have food, we have crew, we have good status. Let us make sail for Wither. Hello, Couts too. Good to see you. We shall head to the north. A bat swarm? Free food, you say? We've explored pretty well, I would think. Quite a decent way. Still, nothing to sneeze at. We have more to explore, more to do. Let's hide off our offices for now to give myself a bit more clearance. Let's go for an explore. We pause for refreshment at the Hungarian cafe. The coffee is dusty and the pastries a little stale, but the gaggle of decaying violin players is skilled and surprisingly sprightly. They play "Eat Our Hearts, My Darling," "The King is Tall, Tall," and "Pop Goes the Weasel." With brio and conviction, then they start on the old dark ocean under the world, and you realize the time. Your ship awaits you. We'll gather our gossip for a pork report. We have no catch. I don't really want to recruit the poissonniere at the moment. Oh, which ambition is that, Cats? Yes, that's the one I'm trying to get at the moment. It requires a lot of money. And much time. And many sea captains, that's for sure. And no doubt more will sink beneath the waves. Hopefully we can invest in a ship that'll get us a large amount of crew and a large amount of supplies as well. Good morning, Theobus. I assume that's how I pronounce that. Wither is a quiet, chilly town of grey stone and closed courtyards. The people are neither exactly unfriendly nor exactly hospitable. They have the irritating habit of answering a question with a question. Here and there are odd sights tucked away. You fall into a reverie as you wander the shore. There are words in the wind, a story of sorts, of a gate in the north, of a pale light that began there, of a drowned light that will end there, of a high wilderness that other ships may sail. You lift your eyes. On the wall of a saltworks, someone has scrawled, "There is a sea more sunless." It's a little spoiler for our sunless skies. Well, that's rude. We have to invest 20 just to get this up? Let's someone increase my mirrors is the question. Hearts. Iron. Hearts again. Veils. Mirrors. Make me burn all of these secrets, which I need. I need 7 firkin honey, 1 live specimen, 7 casks of mushroom wine to lift Storm's curse. Well, previously I've done a few of them. I've done... Oh, what ones have I done? I've done his quest. I've done... almost done his quest. Haven't done hers or his... And I'm in the process of doing the Nacriest Outcasts quest at the moment. So I've done a fair few in previous run-throughs, not in this one, obviously. 75! Ugh, come on. How many more of these do I have left? Alright, go. It's not like it's a bad thing. Just upgrading anyway. Gain a port report. Yes, I'm chasing down his engine. The problem with that one, of course, is going to be getting our good friend the Unsettling Sage, which we have to get from Wisdom. Probably need a few more veils to do that. I believe the Tireless Mechanic can help us with. Yes, I only have 8 secrets left now though, and I think I'm going to need them for other things. Especially because this is such a thirsty engine. Ow, that hurts. I'd appreciate it if you never did that again. It's a chancy challenge. But we got 2 new supplies out of it, so I'll take it. Don't need that. We'll do a report. Don't really need unread logs at the moment. No point in trading a lamentable relic for it. Ah, yes. I do have an account in Fallen London, but I've recently forgot the password, and it used to be linked and now it's not. Once again, all the fun. Shall fetch our good friend the Deviless here, pick up some supplies and some cheap fuel. There's a Faustic Corsair for some more loot. What have we got? Drowning Pearls. Lovely. Which we almost have 20 of. Yes. The road to the crater ends at a brass gate in the crater wall. Beside it stands an oddly charming little cottage. It's thrown together from pumice and basalt, but its features honeysuckle. An equally charming Deviless in a tea gown leans against the cottage wall, twirling a parasol and fanning herself. I am the guardian of this place, she remarks. You may not pass, but I can offer you a cup of Amarilla tea. Brass Embassy has given you the good word. Let's go, she says breathily. The brimstone invigilators will be here soon. You don't want to meet them. She lifts a single manskin valise. This is all I need. Take me back to London. I'll chat to the folk here for a pork report, and then we shall go and grab some fuel for its low price of 9. Can't really beat that. Take us all the way up to 30. We'll buy up to 10 supplies, so that should be more than enough. Right. Now then, we do need to try and pick up a long box, and the easiest way to do that is over at Irem. So let us chug away and head to Irem, or whatever it is. And pray we don't run into Mount Nomad, because not a fan. Do not like. Would rather avoid. Oh yes, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all. I am sorry that I have not been here, but things happen. 'Tis tempting to go to Shepherd's Isles. Know what, why not? I don't want to run into Mount Nomad anyway. Ah, the recurring nightmare. A low risk challenge. Does give us some extra. Whoops. I was paying attention, I swear. Trade a hunting trophy for a Soothin' Cooper longbox. I do believe so. I do have 3 of them. A retired monster hunter wants something to remember his glory days. In return, he will show you a secret. Graveyard populated by curious corpses and curious boxes. He takes your trophy and nods. Wrestled one of these devils once. I'd show you the scar, but decency forbids. He leads you to a low cliff leaning over you. See a grassy stair cut into the rock. It leads to a dripping cave against one wall. Coffins arranged in a careful line. Some la-dee-da London family bringing their dead here. Sail up in a black ship, they do. Help yourself, the oldest one. They won't notice. Interesting, there's no shops in... Oh, there is a shop. I have 15 fuel. Ah, yes, of course. They are making a romance game. Sort of. We'll see how that turns out. Hello, Dual Wielder. Good to see you again. And away we go once more. Well, we did eventually get our Soothin' Cooper longbox, so we may as well go and trade that in for our piece of our heart metal ingot. Hello, Inevitable Geometry. And the hidden boss. Nope, we're still on Zinthar number 6, so I've been going well. Oh. Let me drop off at Station 3, and I shall set it up. I keep forgetting to set up our poll so that we can see if I survive or not. Predictions, rather. Come into Depot A. Clayman directs you with a minimum of enthusiasm and even fewer words. The smithy is a long, low building that missed on your first survey of the island. The smith is a quiet man. Oh, hello, Toilet Obliterator. Thank you for the 1 bit. Yes, Steel Wielder, I'm still in the same boat. The Hussy House. The smith is a quiet man with a pinched face who works entirely in heart metal. The Cannoneer greets him with a yell of delight. The smith winces, puts down his hammer and pinches the bridge of his nose. It's you, he says. 2 of you. 3 devil bone dice. Damn. Oh, and thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Couts, Toilet Obliterator. Greatly appreciated. Enjoy your tidy whities. They will evolve into true pants one day, like what Dual Wielder has. Stukka is not here yet. He'll be coming along later. Thank you for the follow, Couts too. Thank you again, Toilet Obliterator, for gifting that sub. Doubtless has his own perspective. A disinclination to talk. He tells you that folk here keep to themselves. He says he doesn't go up to the building with the steeple, and the acolytes hardly ever come down here. It sounds a little solitary sort of life. He claims he prefers it that way. When he turns back to his work, you see the chain of heart metal links he wears around his neck, and the closed locket that hangs from it. Well, we have all we need except for double bone dice, and that's only away at Mount Palmerston. We could stop off at the Sheppel Isles, refuel, rearm, come back. Ah, yes. Indeed, we do not talk about such things. Alright, let's see. How long should I give you for this one? Let's go with ye olde 5 minutes. Got it. There we go. There we are. The prediction has started. Without further ado, I'm going to go straight back for the Shepherd Isles. Grab myself some fuel. I'll also switch out this light. And we're immediately assaulted by a crib. Which is easily dispatched of. Oh my god. All of them? Yes? A crab full of conundrums. You set to work with your knives and acids, and it is an undistinguished adolescent specimen, a megalops, one of the deep sea crab species, but its eyes, normally vestigial in these troglodytic beasts, are large and rather beautiful. The golden glow is almost gone now, although sparks leap now and then into your knife. We should be, Ah, hello, the Stukka.
Good morning.
Good morning. I have no idea if anyone can hear you, so good luck.
Nope. Is
There
the
we go.
Stukka too quiet? Can you hear the Stukka? Can you hear me now? Good.
Okay, we're gonna go with that for the moment. Seems good to me. I have forgotten that I needed devil bone dice and I need to go back and get them.
I was not doing that. Shh. Nah, it's more like Stukka's over Disneyland anymore. Gosh, I like that song.
What is this thing?
No, it's kind of neat looking.
It is. It's a port. I have not discovered this before. New adventure awaits. And they.
Scouts. Come on, man.
Don't have enough terror for a constant companion yet. You call it the City
When
of
does it start
Flowers.
bothering you? 50?
Yeah, 50 or 60 I think it comes out and you can start to hear the scuttling. They call it the City of Flowers, but the flowers are crystals. Spiral matrices cover the walls of Anthean caves.
Barbecue sauce is pretty important, yeah.
Barbecue sauce is pretty good.
Oh, man. No, like... I managed to steal a bottle of Legionnaire barbecue sauce. It's pretty good.
Oh, very good. Study the chambers of Anth. Wander where you can, gain a preliminary understanding of the place. Those who go sharp, the inhabitants of Anth go sharp. Not at all once, but piece by piece. Oh, actually we have seen Anth once before. This is the place where everything turns you to crystal.
Yeah.
I remember this now.
I don't think we got such a good look of it on the map, though.
No, we didn't. Let's quickly gather the report. Access to Anth is restricted by type of sharpness. Those who are sharp in the ears do not necessarily mingle with the sharp-tongued. As for the inhabitants who are sharp throughout their full bodies, they don't circulate much. There is said to be a cavern, broad and shallow-floored, where the perfectly sharp grow old together. They aren't capable of anyone else's company anymore. At least that's what you're told, and you can hardly go ask. At any rate, they are more like growing crystals than like people, slowly expanding and bonding with the rock. We shall consider our own condition. Consult the woman with the cubical eyes, learn how to accept the blessing that Anth offers. Determine what is best for yourself and those whose companionship you seek in the bubble caverns.
Have you ever gone sharp?
Not yet.
Is the tentacle-haired monster of a Zenthar willing to go sharp?
I do believe so. We can cultivate a capacity for sharpness. It isn't easy to go sharp, as the Antheans do, but most who come here find themselves desiring the condition sooner or later. The environment is a help, but you must also prepare your mind and your will. Going sharp means giving up many sensations. Still got a tough challenge. Flourish in the groin. Diminish passion, promote hygiene, perfect performance, and dazzle any onlookers. No, that is the last thing Zenthar number 6 needs. Zenthar number 4 probably could have done with it though. Let's see, I suppose we'll just go sharp in the liver. Take on a proud indifference to toxins, fraternize with spies, assassins, and professional poisoners, those who need to survive on strange diets.
That doesn't sound like us.
Doesn't sound like me.
That doesn't sound like me.
When you have grown liver sharp, you may take the left exit from the main chamber of Anth and descend the staircase. Gritty underfoot, the salon of silver salts is hung with small lights, and the inhabitants look ordinary. They're sipping arsenical tea. Yep, just having a bit of arsenic tea. You know how it goes. Dining on poisonous toadstools. A woman in the corner offers a constant flow of wit at the expense of jaundiced victims. Another wears the tattered remains of an iron and misery uniform. The river has turned to a crystalline sieve. Going sharp in the lungs next, says a woman in a deep red gown. They say you can smoke all day long and never develop a cough. The gentleman next to her looks amused and takes the cognac out of her hand. I'm sure you'll find yourself very much at home. Well, we can keep doing it. Same thing.
I mean, what is health in the unterzee?
Yeah, really. Well, you
get too
can't
much
really
sun, you
die.
die.
You can't die unless you go too close to the sun. You just kind of turn dusty. You can basically drown, and that just means you come back as a drowny, at which point it's at best a inconvenience. Or you can get eaten by a sea monster and just kind of, hang out in its gullet until you can get rescued by another Z captain. An accomplished poisoner is standing behind a table of vials, all guaranteed lethal, she says, but they have different taste and flavor profiles. Here, taste this one in water. It is impossible to detect. She tips a small blue bottle into a goblet and holds the drink out expectantly. Listen, she adds, if you like this sort of work, you could do worse than go sharp in the tongue, too. Nope. Thank you again for the 1-bit toilet obliterator. We can continue to cultivate our capacity, but I think going sharp in the liver is good enough for the moment. Nope, that'll do us for the moment. Let's go back to Mount Palmerston and pick up our supplies of devil bone dice so that we may complete our second weapon.
I don't think I've ever played Crowns and Anchors. Zin?
Sorry?
You ever play Crowns and Anchors?
Oh yes, of course. I've played Crowns and Anchors every Anzac Day. It's just basically a dice game. It's one of the few kinds of gambling that can actually net you something. I forgot to pick up supplies. That could be disastrous.
On the save. I mean, the closest you get to a sonar ping is your Z-Bats.
I'm in your blind spot, friendo. Really? Now? Gained 3 terror. What have we got? Cask of mushroom wine. Yes, the boat could do with a ram, that's for sure.
Especially with the speed we move it at.
Oh yes. She's quite a speedy clipper these days.
She drinks like a fish, though.
Yeah, still thirsty as always. The Greek Navy and their triremes.
If only we actually knew how fast it was going.
Ah, yes. It just gives you a random readout of engine power, and you're like, yep, I'm going at 250 engine power.
Hell yeah, speed and power. This isn't exactly the biggest boat.
No, I think that the largest in terms of storage capacity is the cargo vessel. But it only has a rear-mounted gun, and no one's got time for that thing. I do love my blue scintillac, it's very useful.
Yeah, that's really sweet.
Ah, 3 supplies, very good.
The good old double tap.
Give them both barrels.
Both barrels for you, you bastards.
I find it funny that this supposedly incredibly secret untersea research facility is right next to the Carnate when it's supposed to be a London installation.
Oh wow, that's wild.
What one did you find, Couts?
Well, I mean, if it's all up in the air and hypothetical, that's all we got, Duel. Gotta measure in Clarksons.
Let's see, we've got everything I need, I believe. Including a searing enigma. Why is the smith so willing to help? Just how many outstanding favors are owed? The cannoneer shrugs off the question. I made a lot of bombs back in the day. A lot of bombs for a lot of people who don't like me to talk about it. I think that's why the university never threw me out. I never dared go back and ask, though. For 7 days the smith works. Only the cannoneer is permitted within. Your sailors place bets on whether they'll blow themselves up and whether the explosion will eradicate Station 3 as well. There are no explosions. At last the cannoneer opens the smithy door, grinning. A tired but dazzling grin. He gestures to the seal. The armature that now constrains it is meshed with silvery hard metal. The glyphs flicker frantically and trapped insects. The weapon emits a constant low, barely audible growl. The air in the room is stifling hot. Behold, the memento mori. It's finished. I'm not sure what to do now. So if we look in our hold, we should have a spare memento mori.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I don't think I can equip it though.
Oh, if only.
Double
You need
memento
2
moris.
forwards.
Yep. No ship has 2 forwards, that's for sure. Alright. Well, let's make for Khan's Haven.
Yeah, why not?
And then we should probably head down. To the Grand Geode. Unless we want to stop off at Easterval and pick up some sunlight on the way.
I do like sun runs. Praise sun.
Indeed.
I don't like going down to the geode. We always die there.
It is full of horrors we cannot comprehend.
And nice people who have good tea. Which is a shame, because they're surrounded by murder and the sun.
The sun, 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 the sun. We can't store it as an inheritance, but we can take it as a legacy. Tired German. Which is how I've ended up with 2.
We got lucky because our scion lived. They survived the sea, and we got 2 takes. So we took the money, and then we took the gun.
Oh, a man is staring at us. The severe chemist glares at you over his glasses. Beneath the Z-Captain, there is a city of murderers. Within it, a plant known as Tether. Bring me a jarful, and I will pay you handsomely. Okay. Find a jarful of Tether in Rack. I know where Rack is, I believe. You'll find it in Rack, City of Pleasures. I'll be waiting for you in the Unterschroom, where my studies continue. Sure, I'm sure that won't go badly. Spooky.
I don't think Zinthar number 4 had much of a life.
Was he not the one who died to Z-Bats?
I believe he was.
Yes.
Because 3 was a good run.
It was indeed. Okay. Well, we don't need anything else here except for... What do we need? Some fuel.
Yes, it is unfortunate. But it happens, and you gotta respect the little guy. Don't worry about him. He's just a little guy who'll get you killed.
He was cocky because he'd inherited the ship he had before, and the weapons on it. And then he died instantly. Didn't have the iron to use them effectively. Alright, where are we off to? Could go dead south. That'll take us towards the Sea of Lilies, where we can refuel if we need. And it'll clear up some of the map. I'm quite low on terror, so I fear no reason to not, basically. Oh, hello, rat barge. It's almost a shame to kill you. I'm still gonna do it.
Then it's not so much a shame. It's more of a blessing. Because he has gifted us a free rat bard.
Ah, good. Some extra supplies.
Nice. What up, Fenris? Good morning.
Good morning, Fenris. Ah, we found Nuncio. Suppose the rat barge was a bit of a giveaway, wasn't it?
Maybe.
We can spend some time at the post office here. Well, thank you again, Tio. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support.
The revelry lives.
Ah, Nuncio. We shall assemble a port report.
Which Zinthar are we? 6 or 7?
We are 6 still.
Okay.
Faces turn in your direction, but no one seems surprised to have a new arrival on the island. Also, I did increase the size of the, what's the name of it? The UI, so you can actually read it a little bit easier. Yes, Dual Wielder, I do believe I did do a Zinthothat again. She now bears my face on her back side. Delicate bottles lowered down chimneys on a rope do not fold under any circumstance unless it's curled through a narrow slot. Rattling, groaning crates brought back to the same address every day for 22 days running. Windows they pried open, the servants they bribed, the delivery surcharges they paid out of their own salaries just to get rid of one more packet. It's hard to tell which they hate more, the senders of the mail or the recipients. Stands to reason if the message was a welcome one, they'd tell the other fellow in person, reflects the hairless postwoman. Two strings of rats for a pint of ale, 3 strings for wine, 5 for the tolerable brandy under the bar. Scarcity is not an issue. The hairless postwoman at the end of the bar smiles mirthlessly. Or maybe it's just the lack of eyebrows that does it. Long enough carrying the things around, you get into the habit, she says. Then she tells you that if you stay out late enough, you'll see some of the postmen making a procession to the center of the island, stringing up rats around the statue like Yuletide decorations in prayer to an ancient deity at this place. From the coughing and choking elsewhere in the pub, you'd guess this story as they tell often to newcomers.
It is a rite of passage for a young Zinthar.
Just like Alabama. You would think that the clay, what is it, the pirate poet would get sick of us at some point.
Well, I mean, they go so fast. That's pretty good variety.
Yeah, true. Like, what has it been? 30 years, 40 years? Who knows? We just pop up one day. 'Tis 1891 now. We're almost at the turn of the century. The monumental postman. Oh, it's all of us, isn't it? Sort of spirit of the island. Most of them don't seem troubled for more of an explanation than that. Though the hairless postwoman tells you it didn't always look like a fallen London postman. But it used to have a different face and more old-fashioned outfit. Just gonna quickly skip through some of this as we have done it all before.
Duel's asking what year the game actually starts at.
1890? I think it's 1890. I think you start at the with 10 years before the turn of the century. I think that, or it's like 1988, 1888. Sounds more right. The Nacreous outcast wishes to die. Well, it doesn't wish to die. The principles of Coral wish to die. It sort of gathered enough memories that it gained sentience, and now it doesn't want to live anymore, so we're helping it not live anymore. Hey, my mirrors used to be 75. Why did they drop down to 72? Whatever.
What do you mean? That's us.
That's me.
We are the monster tentacle beast.
We have the tentacles this time. Indeed, we cut off all his tentacles, they grow back after a few weeks. He complains, he gets over it, he goes back to work. Sensible of the honor of your advances, regret that I cannot accept your proposal. Unable to leave the side of darling Mamma while she still suffers her rheumatic complaints. Considering her lifetime of sacrifice in raising her children, could not leave her now, certain you will understand, all my wishes for your future happiness. The writing is even, tidy, untroubled. It did not grieve the writer to send. That is assuming dear Mamma did not compose this message herself. Postal Rat has a pair of spectacles on and is re-lettering the front of a water-damaged envelope, working over the original letters with a tiny brush and ink pot. The repairs are likely to take most of the afternoon. I like to think of myself as being in the resurrection business, he says, stopping to look at you seriously for a minute. Where circumstances permit, taking the dead letters and making them live again. It doesn't often work, but when it does, a miracle. Let's go explore along the beach. No luck. It's pointless, of course. You try to tell him this, shouting into the shore wind. He stops and stares at you with blind eyes for a minute or two, then returns to his occupation. Can he even see the message he is so desperate to send back out into the water? Make your way along the shore with a big sack. Many of the envelopes are too damp to read, their addresses permanently lost. But a surprising number is still legible. There are also parcels, here and there is a crate, a message in a wine bottle, a sealed cask that has bobbed up out of a shipwreck. A sack ought to get heavy with all these contents, but it pulls upwards and away, straining inland towards the dead letter office like an unmanageable dog.
Yeah, that sounds like competition to me. They're on the wrong boat, I would say.
I mean, look, we're just going to pick them up once they fall into the water anyway, and we'll add them to the ablative armor.
Yeah, we don't actually kill people on the other boats. We just break their boats and take their shit. If they don't want to swim around in the ocean, in the undersea, they can get into the armor loops and earn their way on the ship.
Exactly, where we feed them a steady diet of nano water. And cheese.
I'm slightly less upset. I'm okay with that. I mean, if you give a man cheese, he can fucking sit on the outside of the ship. That's fine.
Yeah. Nice hot steaming cup of nano water and a snack of cheese. They'll be fine. Not good cheese, mind, but cheese nonetheless.
Cheese.
Make a complete...
God, don't give him the good cheese.
That's for me, and possibly my hypothesis.
Yeah, right?
We're very, very nice. We can give some to the cat. Make a complete circuit of the island. The whole shoreline is alike, all of it covered in debris, all of it washing steadily inland, from every direction. Not the work of some directional current, it's more as though the whole untersea were draining into Nuncio. Except, of course, That force did not affect your ship when you came this way. Does not stop ships leaving. Evidently, it works only on the post. Back to the docks, back to the dead letter office.
Tired German says, so the courser rules are still alive and well in this game.
Indeed. Well, we shall sort our post. Oh, we can ask him for a key to the basement. No trouble at all. He's surprised by the request. Most postmen don't like it down there. No one ever asks for a key. But he'll cut you a new one. Just be careful in there. Come out if you start to feel wrong. Have to come back to there. You had expected a few shells of supplies, more files of letters, a few years older? No, it is a pit, so deep that the lantern light does not show the bottom. A spiral walkway descends along its walls, and that spiral opens wider as it goes, as if you were looking through the narrow end of a very large shell. Lining this wall are shelves and nooks, unevenly sized. Some are a few inches square, and contain single scrolls of papyrus. Others support crates bigger than coffins. They are made of woody fungus, grown to meet requirements. There are no marks of carpentry or any of the postal rat's handiwork. 3 turns down the spiral, you feel you can't breathe. Time to leave. You can come back later, maybe. And come back we shall. For now, we have other things to attend to, and I don't want to get my terror too high. I suppose we should make for... we've got enough fuel. We can head down south. It's last words, but we'll see how we do.
I think you should, with the speed, you should have plenty to get down there and get back up to where the super cheap fuel is.
Get down. Maybe not across. We could get to the mangrove. We will have to see how we do, I guess. Save a little bit of fuel by not using our light. No thank you, unfinished men. Ah, dual wielder. Have you not seen our new submarine?
Also, yes, Tired German. It kind of is like you're just an uncle wrecking your car and giving you a ride home. We always make it back to London. Wank.
What is this we have found?
Except when we don't.
We lose 10 Tara. 100 fragments. Dehut.
That's horrible.
Drownies built a copy of London as it never was, a cathedral and houses and fields of flowers, all underwater.
Morning, guy.
No, we lost 10 Terra. They have any shops here? They have shops here. Ooh, 10 echoes for fuel, and we can only buy drowning pool pearls. It's a little disappointing. That is very cheap fuel.
Morning, Riven.
Good morning, Riven.
Yeah, 10's not bad.
Considering at Mount Palmerston it's 9. Ah, well. Oh, that was... Do they have any ships available? No. So it's a drowned copy of London. Don't worry about the faces on the ground. That's polythreme.
Well, Dahood's a damn good find.
Ah, yes. I do love the tiny slow riptides that I can get into here.
The lie tides that show that they would go the way that you would want, and then you get in them and they're like, no, we go the other way because fuck you.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yes, a spoopy face underwater.
I wouldn't worry about it. Sure, it's fine. Ooh. Have enough. Yes, we can harvest some Stygian ivory.
I guess you don't use your Z-Bat underwater, you have like a sonar ping.
Exactly.
Okay.
Are we right now? Rose Gate and the Reef of Rose, Visage, Port Carnelian. We shall continue this way. At least until we run out of some of this oxygen. Yep. Oh, this one works. Whee.
It's almost like surface speed at this point.
Yeah, it's almost decent. Where's it taking us to? Close to the Reef of Roses, at least. Oops. The old O2 alarm is going off. Which I just imagine is a battery of dying canaries.
Darn, we gotta breathe again.
So very disappointing.
It was pretty solid, took you right to the reef.
Only cost us 5 fuel as well.
Yeah, that's a hot only.
Don't think I have what I need for the cigar. The underwater cigar. So
I remember that.
Yeah. So I think we'll just continue our way on down to the Grand Geode for a moment. Switch off that light again. because I think I'll need at least 5 to get me up to... Oh my god. Port Cavendish. I was that close to it that many times.
Ah,
That is infuriating. But we found it at last. Which means we can do some red honey trading.
oh boy.
Some illicit honey, anyone? Shall compile a port report. We spent half a day observing the docks and note an astonishing number of and variety of ships. Was that a carnate trimaran nestled between a vessel from the Iron Republic? The dockhands complain loudly they have never been busier. The catties talk ceaselessly and carelessly about smuggling and piracy, but even the most hardened sailors lower their voice when they mention the king. They go even quieter when they talk about the Rose Garden. You make careful notes. Perhaps the Admiralty will understand what they mean, even if you don't. A key to the Cage Gardens, and no more than one a key to the Cage Gardens. Ah, the cat's eyes, yes, the symbol of them. You turn your head as though you were admiring one of the mouldering draperies hung from the wall. A vial flashes in the buyer's trembling hands. He uncorks it, pours a few drops of thick red liquid down his throat. The vial drops to the floor. When you look back up, he is gone. You blink and look around. Nobody else seems in the least perturbed that a man disappeared from your midst. You pick up the fallen vial and examine the traces left. Inside, sticky honey gleaming with redness, entirely unlike blood. Religious observances. A mellifluous sister, of course, she responds, performing a complicated negotiation between veil, thick glove, and glass of mushroom wine. You ask what one of those is, and she snorts. I'm glaring at you beneath this bloomin' veil. You act appropriately cowed, and the mellifluous sister thaws a little. We are beekeepers and honey harvesters. The catties owe their prosperity to us, and the Pirate King too. She slurps the last of the mushroom wine behind her veil, and the barkeep glides over to refill her glass, eyes respectfully downcast. Well, it is both brothel and honey den, run by someone the catties refer to as the King's Claw. Entering the brothel is like sliding into the dream of a surface orientalist. Jewelled embroidered cushions, bright silk drapes, gilded statues of elephants, sun bears, and clouded leopards. Silver censers release the curling plumes of rose-scented smoke into the air. Courtesans are red-lipped and coal-smudged. You catch their eyes. They smile back at you with professional interest. Your actions will attract the Pirate King's notice. We need 5 of that to gain offer from a patron. A Z-captain is weeping gently into a courtesan's bosom, muttering of her lost crew and rose gardens. They're all tending the gardens now, she wails, and begins to weep again. My poor crew. You wait for a hitch in the sobs and inquire further. It is a slow, delicate business, drawing answers out of her, but you are nothing if not perseverant. It seems her crew was conscripted by the Lady of the Gardens, and that their duties are something far worse than horticulture. You leave her reciting the names of her lost sailors, and commending them to Salt's mercy. One of the nearby courtesans' eyebrow lifts infinitesimally, but his reply is practice. When lamplighter bees suck the nectar of the crimson strain of exile's rose, they are driven to madness. They enter the brains of humans and harvest their memories. He shudders as though imagining the process himself. Those memories are instilled into the red honey. Each sip is a burst of memory on the tongue. Deliciously awful, isn't it? He flutters his dyed, feathered fan. I mean, in theory, dual wielder, you should be able to be like the greatest smuggler that ever lived, because the only other people that have submarines is the Carnate, unofficially, and London, unofficially. So you just pretend not to see each other as you drift by. I've only got 3 Z stories. She is only a recent novice and barely even inducted into the lower aspetic mysteries. Still, she has some useful information to impart. The recent destabilization of the red honey trade elsewhere has been fortuitous for the Isle of Cats. Honey production can barely meet demand. The abbess and the lady of the gardens are having some kind of dispute over staffing, of all things.
Quote unquote staffing. Pay it no mind.
Let's see. Still comfort this Z captain a little bit. What do we need? King's Notice 5. We need 4.
You're down to 30 fragments now.
Yeah, I can't even do it again. I don't have the tails with a honey smuggler either. But I think if I go and talk to that novice again, I can gain 1 more. It does cost me a lamentable relic, but I can get more of those. Yeah. The claw keeps a suite in the maze of corridors above the brothel. The King's Claw tells you to call them Issery, as opposed to Ishmael. They are dressed in azure silk and wearing clawed rings of enamelled metal and ivory on the fingers of their right hand. They are very beautiful, if you like them sharp and glittering and ambiguously gendered. You have caught the interest of the Pirate King, and therefore my interest as well. You seem capable, and I have need of a capable friend. I remember last time we went with someone who was suspiciously like our lass that we know back in London, but we haven't tried his offers yet.
Nope. And he would not work with us because we were working with her.
Exactly. And last time she just took one of our crew and was like, thank you, goodbye, have some stuff, get out. Wonderful, utterly delightful. I shall start thinking of a task fit for your talents, something special. They wave a jeweled hand. Run along now, there is a good captain. Oh ho. The patron beckons you into their office above the honeyed tongue. I have a delivery for the alarming scholar in London. A delivery that needs to pass beneath the notice of the revenue men. Places a casket on the table and slides it open with a dull click. Inside are vials of what is unmistakably red honey. It gleams malevolently. You are hardly squeamish about smuggling red honey. Nope, I'm good. Give it to me.
Fork it over.
Ugh. workshops. I think they do have fuel here and some supplies, but it's rather expensive. And we have 15, and we're not that far away from the Iron Republic and the Grand Geode. But there is the chance that we'll run into a Dawn fluke.
Mm-hmm.
Or a Shining Dreadnought.
Yeah, but...
Last time I was able to bully the Shining Dreadnoughts quite effectively.
It's true. You do have 169 hull.
Nice.
I mean, that's pretty respectable. It's not like lower than 150. You could still challenge and kill a dreadnought, and maybe make it home. It'd be a butt pucker like usual, but, you know.
I've done worse.
Not soon enough, my duel.
Indeed. Well, this will help, because we're going to go sell these gentlemen a large weapon of sorts.
Oh. Parking it over to the Geode, eh?
Well, they pay the best for it. I'm basing that solely on this, not because they control the sun.
That's fair.
Receive 1 element of dawn, 1 judgment's eggs, 1,000 echoes, and the gratitude of the machine. Everyone else just kind of gives you 1,000 echoes.
But we make the machine happy.
Exactly.
I'm okay with that.
I mean, by itself, to unlock an element of dawn from the Commodore, we need memoirs, sunstroke, 7 crew, vital intelligence, and 50 supplies.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. And to make our good friend the defense against sunlight, we need Dawn's Law, which is vital intelligence, 50 supplies, the figurehead of the Eater of Names, and a dread surmise. But these elements of Dawn go for a lot of money as well.
I'm okay with this.
So that puts us up to a very respectable 6,633. It's now blazing.
Stretch him!
Oh, stretch! Ah. And a posture check. Yes, I am hunched over and cracked. Thank you, Kai Harper.
I was too.
Yeah.
Not now.
Oh,
Let's continue.
That does remind me, actually. For those who don't know, we now have this. The Zin Goblin.
Nice.
Courtesy of the wonderful Zenith from the Legion, yes.
E.
Water break too.
Break.
Yep.
Hibiscus water.
It went down the wrong pipe.
Water. Don't breathe this.
Oops, sorry. I'm trying to mute so I don't cough into my microphone. Alright, I think I'm good
It's just
now.
the usual sit-up goblin man.
There we go. The wrong pipe, bad touch. I don't think that's the same as water going down the wrong pipe somehow. See, if I wanted to be really, really good, I could go and sell it again, but I'm not going to. Pile a port report. So, we need to go fight the figurehead of the Eater of Names. Well, the Eater of Names itself. We need to get the Dread Surmise, which I'm not sure how to get one of those because they're quite rare. Hot tea coming out your nose is terrible, Toilet Obliterator. Not a fan.
Wouldn't know. One of the few things I don't want to try.
She's a first officer.
No!
Boah! Oh, okay, so my Sigil Region Navigator is my first officer. Oh, we may as well hire them. Why not?
Get on the ship, nerd. We'll find a use for you yet.
Indeed. Do we dare stop off at Port Carnelian before we head to the Iron Republic?
What's your fuel looking like?
12.
Just rolling into 12 now?
Still technically 13. It's not terrible. It's not that far. We can make it. Famous last words.
Oh yeah, we can make it. Shuts the lights off. Shuts the lights off. Hell yeah. Now it's only pants shittingly dark.
We are not going to go make friends with the mountain.
One of these days, we're gonna make friends with that mountain.
The only reason I have to fight Mount Nomad is to go get that weapon that costs way too much of everything and go and shove it in its face.
Yeah, it takes fuel to run lights.
It reduces your terror when the light is on, and it lets you get a lock-on or firing solution faster in combat. Oh, we need romantic literature. No.
Oh, come on.
Did
I can't figure out how to get into that home without that random piece of romantic literature.
They're so needy. If it's
Yes,
not
they
honey,
are.
it's literature or tea.
It's literally stuff to just get them all hopped up on the good stuff.
I almost wish I had enough. Ooh, I almost have enough space for a run to the salt lions. I can make that. Can sell off this.
Lights on forever. Anything that I see dies.
Let's see. Let's call it Heart's Cross House. Gives us a port report. Is it still romantic literature or is it something else? Ah, they require insight this time.
Oh yeah, we can tell you about Storm.
Hmm.
We're friends.
I held up my fingers and went, friends, with inverted commas.
Oh yeah.
Share a bottle of black wine and stories of your dreams, the spears of lightning, the voice of thunder, the prickling weight of the air before the first downpour. Afterwards, she sleeps soundly. She wakes revivified. Now that increased my networks in Port Carnelian, so that's quite good. Now, do we really need anything here? Fuel's a little bit expensive. Supplies too. I think I'm good. Iron Republic. Salt Lines isn't far from there. 24 free space.
By the time you get there, you play your fuel cards right.
It is a bit of a shame about our supplies, but it's not much of a problem.
Allegedly. Oh yes, our poor, poor, hungry, expendable crow.
It would be a shame if we got too hungry.
Yeah, it would be, because half the time they eat you.
Well, I don't know if the vortexes go anywhere. I know there are some things at the bottom of them. Oh, we discovered the Mercurius Deep. We should probably come back there and investigate it for unfortunate
Places to
things.
rest.
Yes. I'm just gonna lay down in this cavern.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you've done it in like 3 others.
Yeah, well. It doesn't mean it continues to be a good idea.
What do you mean?
It's fine, don't worry about it.
I thought you were trying to catch them all.
Gotta catch them all in the right order, though.
Oh, that's true. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you can fight stuff in the undersea when you're submerged.
See, they don't even pay money for the memento mori here. They'll just give you captivating treasures, which is 1,000, a mirror
They'll
catch
give you
box,
a bowl of soup.
and some soup. Thanks,
13
guys.
dice.
It's not bad. And 7 secrets.
I mean, that's not terrible, but it's not like that's not $1,000, man. Give me all that and $1,000, and maybe I'd come back.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Well, let's have a look at the shops. Obviously, there's the 8 fuel. Then we can do the Market of Hungers, the Calvary Doctrine. Crucified dragons and laws in waiting, they whistle a welcome.
What?
Ooh, dark drop coffee.
What?
Yes, we can use our weapons in the Zub.
It's a hot deal selling some soup.
$20. Have 3 supplies. Well, whoops. I keep forgetting that that's a sell button, not a buy button. We're good. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll buy extra fuel. We're going straight home.
We'll just do like Mr. Checkers does when he's in Space Station 13 and just start drinking the fuel.
Ah, yes. Your average bottle of fuel contains all the calories you need for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
It might be 10 minutes, it might be an hour, but goddamn.
You'll have a good shift.
Exactly.
You might throw up sometimes. You'll feel pretty good sometimes.
Occasionally a wizard will find you and be like, looks like you're trying to die. Let me help you. Don't want to waste a Z story on it.
What's up, Garv?
Gav, good to see you again.
You mean, speed rations? Oh, yeah.
Speed rations.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
No, I won't then. Aha! A solution to my problem of food.
I, in fact, know what going for a rip is. Bud.
I forgot what the element of dawn does. And I've just remembered. Can use it to summon the Tree of Ages.
Oh. Okay. You be careful on snowmobile tracks. We just lost Kenny Boy to that.
Jeremy Renner too.
No, he lived, didn't he?
Oh, he's not doing great though.
I've not actually looked into how well he's doing. I just know that he didn't die.
Not immediately. He lost a lot of blood. Everyone keeps quoting though and saying like, why would he have that particular machine for any reason? It makes no sense. Like the machine that he has is like some serious snow machine.
Oh. I imagine it's like one of those like big honking like super wide tracked like things that they have on ski resorts.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
they use
exactly.
to snowplow. Yeah, they're cool. I could understand wanting to own one if I'm like stupid rich and I have property like that, but like, Jesus, dude.
Pay someone else to do it. Or drive it yourself. Don't stand next to it. I'm guessing that the OSHA man was probably standing next to him, losing his mind on that one.
I don't think I've come across Rippets.
8 rippets a day. How were they alive?
Full of piss and Rippets.
Well, rippets tend to be either... I think it's nitrous in balloons or CO2 canisters that you just huff.
See, yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Dual Wielder says it's an energy drink.
Yeah, probably.
And that was Whippets. No,
That's
Whippets, my
whippets.
dude.
That's it. Yeah, sorry.
God, I remember when kids were doing that shit.
I know we had little packets of NRG, which is like an energy chocolate drink. We used to call those rippets because you just rip it and eat the damn thing. You're supposed to mix it with milk or water, but no one did.
No.
And there was that one poor unfortunate who thought it would be funny to snort it. And then he had to have to go and get his sinuses opened and cleaned out.
Oh god, that's brutal.
He was like, oh guys, it's funny. I don't feel so good. Buddy, you have had a nosebleed for 10 minutes.
Let's take you to the hospital.
Exactly.
And boy, it is funny now.
The nurses and the doctors think it's hilarious. Nobody else does.
Well, I mean, they might start to get really tiresome for the doctors and nurses.
Yeah,
Seeing
true.
too much. That's when the PSAs get made.
We got some moves in the great game. And we can buy some supplies. It's looking good for actually getting back to London this time. I haven't even found any real combat. But in saying that, we are awfully close to Pigmote Island, and it would be rude of us not to stop by our ratty friends.
Well, they usually have something for us to solve for them. Fantastic fat wood. And tell me that's not fun to say.
The fantastic fatwood, feeding my fire. Oh, Joe Wilder, your kidneys must hate you. Drink more water.
Stay hydrated.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my lord, you are made of caffeine. Is there any blood in your caffeine system, sir? Holy smokes.
Oh, thank you for following, Lord Coffee Bomb. Did I just hear toots?
I don't know.
I wonder if I've been cursed by the courtesy flushes. Constant
Oh, I
double.
know what you mean.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just a good name. Lord Coffee Bum. More things that are just fun to say.
Indeed. El Marinia.
Yeah, like you can't get all tilted up and drive one of those things. You fall out and get crunched up by the damn tracks.
Yeah.
That sounds dope, Garv.
It's the one thing that I couldn't do.
Morninello. Nice.
Haha, nice, Aloe. I'm upset that I couldn't donate supplies to them. Because it was such an easy quest, and it's just I had been running it too close to the red line. Oh well, back to London. Well, hello to you, Lord Coffee Bum. Ooh, a Gilliflower.
It's nice to meet you.
I went off half-cocked.
I mean, yeah, you actually get to pick your engines.
Oh, well, that got me a strange catch, at least.
You don't do Twitch, and this is your first live stream. You came here? You went to the bottom of the barrel first.
Well, that's not fair. We're not the bottom of the barrel. I mean, I've seen some of these Twitch streamers.
That's fair. At least we'll take care of you.
At least we're, you know, reasonably
I mean,
normal.
somebody already made the worst mistake you'll ever make and made you a sub, so...
Exactly. Enjoy your underpants.
No. At least I'm not.
I am not a furry, no.
But, like, if you are, that's cool. Whatever.
This is also true. I am not a titty streamer. No one on this planet is gonna pay for my titties.
Oh, you're only saying that because you know that they would. It looks like we made it home, alive.
This is gonna cost me 5 Admiralty favors. I'm annoyed. You hint at secret business. The duty officer snaps a salute and barks an order. You may pass. Damn right I may pass.
You have your money. I
what's
eat
a
meat,
package?
and I go to the gym. I don't do CrossFit.
CrossFit. Also known as rhabdomyolysis in 2 simple steps. Khan's heart? Sure, that's easy. I'll take your $1,000.
It's very wordy, but it's extremely well written.
It's very good. It's especially good if you have someone to read it for you that you don't hate the sound of. Let's see, what do we need to do first? We need to create a strategic information. Lots of memory of distant shores, so we'll do that. Gracious diplomat, I have money for you. It's 500 echoes, that takes us up to 8,000 now. Let's see. Oh, that'll be an
1K
easy
of
100.
that's not ours, though.
That is true, but it shall soon be. Especially after I visit the alarming scholar.
Yeah, it's a bit spicy. You won't see any kind of shenanigans like that here.
No, we don't like doing those things. She hands you an untidy bundle of notes written in what you hope is paper. You're almost certainly imagining how this notes will seem to shiver in your grip. Icery will be pleased at least. You'll be well rewarded when you return to the Isle of Cats. Make sure you at least 10 free spaces in your cargo hold. That's going to be difficult, but not undoable. London, we have some Sphinx stone to deliver you.
Although you'd get so many trains in your hot tub stream.
Ah, yes, when Hades. Oh, there was another. What was the name of it? Nope, can't remember it. There was another, I want to say roguelite like that I think you'd find fun, but I've forgotten the name of it completely. I will remember it at some point.
I'm so proud of Doctor Who for stepping up and cooking. What a Chad.
Oh yeah, the cooking streams are lovely. Especially when he sits there making a gumbo for ages and then actually reads the recipe at the end. I must say, that was hilarious. I will, Kai. I'll pin you if I remember it. Ah, a jovial contrarian is purchasing long boxes. His wheelchair squeaks through the crowd, as all visitors to the Rose Market must. He carries a mirror. He painted over the glass, though, and with the face of a bat. Okay. That gets us a nice 150 echoes.
Well, I mean, it's a nice wrapping up for folks that maybe haven't been there the whole stream, maybe.
Hmm.
I think Doc cooks on Fridays.
I cannot remember. Ah, the deviless.
Later, coffee.
Bye, Coffee. Thanks for dropping rain. London, oh, the souls, I haven't smelt so many since, she inhales, eyes closed, face wrapped. Your hackney carriage approaches the embassy, a discreet arrival. The urbane devil meets you at the deviless by the embassy's lesser entrances. Thank you again, Toilet Obliterator.
I mean, that's just classy, T.O.
A three-piece suit indeed. Oh, she gave us a captivating treasure for getting her back safely. It's much better than what we got last time. See, that pushes us to... We sold that and our heirloom. That's another 3,000. That pushes up to 11,000, but we have to get rid of 1,000. So we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. They chatter together in the Hell's, in one of Hell's hissing, clicking languages, and laugh at a shared joke. For a moment you seem forgotten, but she turns back to you. To thank you? No, to pay you. All shall be well now, she says gleefully, and all manner of things shall be well. You have done a terrible thing, and I am terribly grateful. Take this. This is a smouldering ruby from the throat of Mount Palmerston. It is scorching hot from her touch. She chuckles fondly as you juggle it hastily from hand to hand. Perhaps I'll see you again. You're so much fun. Good. Well, let's do the next thing, which is we shall submit our pork reports.
I don't think that went the same way it did last time.
No, last time I did an independent verification, and they just gave me 200 echoes and a bunch of secrets.
And she was super sad.
Yeah, and she was really sad. I'm working on it. I am working on it, Dual Wielder. I'm basically, whenever I complete a... What am I thinking of here? When I complete an ambition, I will move to Sunless Skies.
You're looking at it, bud. We're getting there. Starting to get that money up there pretty quick.
Just going to submit all these. I love it too. It's a good game. The combat is useful in that.
I just like the way the trains move.
It's very fun. And they have a horn.
Yeah. Oh, I wish the ship had a horn.
Geode. Still at 28, so I've gotten my Admiralty favors back up.
That's wild. I've never seen it that high.
55 echoes. And they...
Astro locomotive.
Retrieve
Fun
strategic
fact.
information from the Chapel of Lights.
I found my way into the Legion off of Sunless Skies video.
Ho ho.
I look entirely forward to seeing you run through it.
I've gotten fairly far in Sunless Skies, not nearly as much as I have here though.
So Duel wants to know if we're taking Synthesis 6 in the
Ooh.
train to space, or will that be
An entirely new lineage, perhaps? I think for the first one, we will take the Zayla Legacy.
nice, hello? I was gonna say, like, we joined about the same time, I think.
um, I can't remember. I have a terrible memory. Especially today, I'm zonked.
Well, don't worry about it.
Hmm.
If I care, I'll look it up.
Yeah, probably. I mean, at least within a few months of each other. Well, we haven't lost any crew, so that's amazing in and of itself. We have 19 fuel, 0 supplies. We have no bridge attachment. Oh, another bit. Thank you, T.O.
Thing got zonked.
11 secrets, 1 outlandish artifact, the Element of Dawn. So, our capacity is at 24 because we have so much fuel. Sell off this Stygian ivory. Because we need to have 10. We do have 10. Yeah, that's fine. I think I need it for something, but I can always get more. I know where to buy that.
The way does change. You need to pay attention. And you won't find it here.
Oh, no, you won't find it here.
I can't tell you about that, Duel. Sorry.
The
I
way in
don't
is
think
out there.
it's... yeah, the way is out there. You can find it.
What do we think? What do we think? We have 9,206. We have a mission to go to Khan's Heart to pick something up. We need to return to the Isle of Cats.
Oh no, we weren't... I didn't see it that way anyway.
Oh no, that's fine. I'm just saying. We needed to find something. We do need to go to the Shellinate as well. We still haven't found the Empire of Hands, surprisingly. Hmm.
What up, mate?
To do? Maze Hughes, good to see you. I think I'm only going to be able to do one more run because my voice is starting to give out as well.
Well, if you'd like, I could step in and read for you.
Oh no, it's fine. I can keep going for one more run. Let's see.
I'll get that poll up.
Oh well, you know what they say. There ain't no party like an untersea
Like
party.
a drowny party?
Yeah, drowny party too. That works better actually. I prefer that. Don.
Drowning club party.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, I got the money for it. To buy some supplies. Yeah, we're going to use supplies and fuel anyway. We may as well fill it all the way up. I'm not saying I forgot something, but I got something. Oh, there it is. A calling card. A smoky flake of hand-lettered vellum. The wistful deviless has come to visit. She is as elegant as ever, a little careworn though. You almost think she looks older, but she will never look older. I miss the peace of that place, she says. Palmerston. There was a little wind that walked in the grey grass on the mountain slopes, carried the smell of ashes. I hated it because it reminded me of home, but now I wake and I think I hear it. At the convention I had purpose. We were going to destroy so many things. I lost faith in that purpose, but I have no more faith here. I should never have made you bring me here. Alright, now hear me out. We could marry the deviless.
Holy shit, what? She's actually a waifu? Oh my god!
Yes, she is. And in proud Zenthar tradition.
Oh my lord.
Demon babies. Think of the sturdy children
I'm not
we
saying
can
no,
have.
bud. I am not saying no.
Ah, she says
Here
no.
Oh.
Ah, I'm so disappointed. I wonder if there's a way I could have changed that outcome.
You already have a family though, right?
Yeah, I do actually. That might have been why.
Yeah.
In for a penny, in for a pounding.
So we actually have to turn down the likely lass.
Yes, or lose her somehow.
Okay, new plan. Go make friends with the mountain.
Did she eat the good brownies? Yes, she did. She gave us the last of them, too, as a kind gesture.
$10,000 Goob says, you're not making it home and your bones will lie in the Z. 6720 says, you'll make it home.
See. We will see. Although, really quickly, We do have a horn.
Oh. That's the good stuff.
Yeah. However, it does mean that I have to turn down the music volume obnoxiously low. Or off.
The mournful horn of a tramp sea captain.
Oh, you got the tramp part right.
Oof. Well, I mean, to be fair, after what we just pulled with the fucking devil.
True.
Oh, jeez. Look at the time.
How unfortunate for them. Oh, we got a cache of curiosities. Oh, some mushroom wine. Lovely.
Yeah, you are one of them gift stealing, wheeling dealing, boat driving sons of guns.
Yes. The Zinthar captains are the embodiment of the old saying, or the old toast, rather. To our wives, mistresses, and girlfriends, may they never meet.
Oh my.
Compile a port
Well,
report.
Ooh, spicy, I feel.
I do believe we have to pick up some strategic information at the Chapel of Lights.
Like that tired German.
It's a good one. At every port at sea, I've got a lass for me. So yes, Chapel of Lights, maybe stop off at Frostfound, then south to Khan's Glory, or Khan's Heart rather, stop off in Nuncio. I think we had something to do at Nook, I can't remember. We'll see.
I can't remember where we're trying to make those smokes.
Oh, down in the Sea of Roses.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes, we need to pick something up at Nook. Some kind of plant.
Yeah, all he really wants to do is make us feel his pulse.
Piss! What are you doing so far south?
Oh god.
Oh, and a lifeberg! Fuck me, I guess. Come on. Ooh, that could have gone either way.
Nice and clean.
Nah. I gained a lot of supplies though, so I can't be mad about that.
Holy, we're sitting on 20. We don't have to eat any people now.
It's almost a shame.
Haha. Guess we'll have to resort to eating other people.
Ah, damn. We'll have to try food for once.
I mean, we have so much variety, we can't not.
Are you serious? Get out of here! Well, thank you for the strategic information. Are you shitting me?
Nope.
Hey, devs! Devs! I want to report a bug.
Help. He's bullying me.
You know what's even worse? I can't fight him, and he keeps pushing me into the dock.
Yeah, he's a little aggressive.
Sir!
Everybody has
Sir! You know what? No, you don't get off scot-free. You hear me? You do not get off scot-free.
God, he's gone mad. You're so dead.
Okay, bye. Thanks for the stopping by. It was nice seeing you again. Full speed ahead.
Bonk.
Fire all engines. All the engines, please. Yes, every engine, please. Ooh, I felt that. I felt it good. People desperately trying to evoke their goob.
You can't take it back. Goob given is already given. That's water break.
Oh, what a
This
break.
is why you. Oh no, not posture check.
And a stretch. Oh. Ironically, I didn't lose any crew. I mean, you could have taken like 3 crew. I would have been fine with that.
No, you just need to take this raw damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, look, geometry. We got a good couple 3 embraces in there for you, bro.
Hey.
We'll come back with a bigger ship, and then maybe we can get more than 4, not die.
Oh, thank you again, Tio. We really appreciate it.
It's not over, because we still have to get home.
Yep.
And those bats are hungry.
I have 42 health. My ship, please. Please, no bully.
Well, we've made it back with less. I mean, it was close.
I've gotten a wound and I've gotten 8 terror. Yikes.
Oh my god, geometry. Take it easy, bud. People. People. Yeah. People.
Oh dear.
Not giant monstrous things that are named after mountains because they're a mountain.
Ooh, I made a mistake. The Carnate would have offered me 3 captivating treasures for a total of 3,000.
That's not too bad.
Hmm.
No, next time.
Next time. If I die again, I'm keeping it.
What's that if business?
When I die again.
No, go the other way, please.
No, we're not going there.
No, you're gonna live. You're gonna live this time.
I'm gonna give them all of these drowning pearls in the hopes that they're not unhappy with me.
Look, as much as I want to glory in the sweet embrace of Mount Nomad, I want to get me some Spess Train.
Yes, we will get there. Shops for me. That's a shame.
We'll get the Spess Train, then we'll come back and we'll speed run Mount Nomad.
Tch.
And by speed run, I mean we'll go out and we'll find Mount Nomad and we'll let it, we'll hug it.
It will hug the shit out of me, that's for sure.
Damn right it will. It will hug it. It will hug our ship and squeeze it and name it George.
Seek a commercial license. Not
The
here,
guys from
surfacer.
Cast.
That's fine. I don't need your pity. Collect the cheery man's cargo, though. Tough challenge. Don't really want to.
You could have submersed and ditched Mount Nomad, right?
I think so, yes.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't follow you down there.
I'm pretty sure. Okay, we're gonna go
I
to
think that
Khan's
may
Shadow.
be too far, I would say.
Yeah.
At least in public. Right? Why is he so horny for a mountain? God damn it.
I mean,
This man is after geographical landmasses. His thirst is enormous.
truly, he is the real sea hussy. We'll compile that port report. We'll go to shops. Yeah, we could sell that. No, we'll just buy up some of this fuel. Up to about 15 here.
You can do above, like on surface torpedoes, right?
I don't have a torpedo launcher at the moment, no.
But you could get one and use surface torpedoes.
Yes, I could.
Hmm.
I think it's one of the better weapons. But you need torpedo parts to use them. But I mean, I'm dying in money now. I may as well.
I mean, there's way quicker ways to get to impress people at a gentleman's club, bud.
Yeah, there's some very easy ways to impress people in a gentleman's club. $30 usually does it. Okay, let me see here. No, we're too damaged to fight the Eater of Names now, sadly. Alright, we're good. Let's be on our way once more.
I mean, that's how we get them to do the rotation in the water. We spin them up on the orphan bikes, and then they're launched out by slingshots that are pulled back by 5 orphans each. And it just yeets it spinning into the water. Assuming we ever get this system done. With the orphans to not, you know, keep yeeting torpedoes into the side of the hull.
Yeah, we got some parabola linen.
And the absolute mad lad doesn't go straight back to London. He's still going on his merry way.
I have an objective, sir. I will complete my objectives.
Aye, Captain.
I mean, I've never done that before, so we may as well. Get that pork report. Bads out terror. 43 isn't terrible, but it might make us dangerously close to getting to the to summoning a constant companion, and I'm not a fan of that. Free rat barge. Oh.
Right next to its home, I see. Careful, he'll jump right back in there.
Hey, hey. That's my trick. And another cask of mushroom wine. How fortuitous. Let's see. Could explore this little piece of between here and there. Well, we do need some more fuel, so we might stop off at the Sea of Lilies.
Ah yes, the many-eyed toads. God, they're freaking me out.
I like how they're one of the rare pieces, set pieces that are animated as well. They kind of pulsate. Hey, nope, nope. Lights out. We're good. We're good. We're clear.
You're saying that, but I don't believe you.
We're clear for now. Worst case was I was just gonna submerge.
That's true. We've lost runs to sharks before.
We've lost runs to sharks and eels. $3,000 echoes to ransom a prisoner. Still only have 15% chance of success with our veils the way they are, so it is not time yet. We'll go for broke.
Gonna get some sun?
I think so. Because I do have an appointment with a certain king of cats. Which means I may be able to sell my sunlight there.
Ooh.
Does mean I need to burn off at least 10 fuel. But he is quite a long way away. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Dive, dive, dive! Ah yes, the Nook Dash. I must remember to do that. You know, I have enough supplies, and I'm close enough to Aestaval that I might go and visit Hideaway while I'm at it.
Oh hell, you're already down here.
Yeah, in completely unrelated circumstances.
No, I'm sure.
Where's the nearest place I can pick up fuel, though? Pretty sure it will be the Isle of Cats.
The hood?
I'm not sure. I checked there, and I don't think they had anything for sale. Oh no, Dahut did, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go to
just found
Dahut.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we've been bubble fucking around there before, being like, fuck, we need fuel. We don't want to get boned by the friggin' cons. And we would also have to, like, waste fuel to go back, get more, enough to get home.
They'll pay well for supplies, but not particularly well. But I have enough, we may as well sell a few off. Especially because Aestaval just has enough lying around.
Yeah.
Ooh. Do have enough fuel.
Leave you at 9. You should have enough to get to,
Ooh, that does get me... Yeah, that does get me 10 sacks of Dark Drop coffee. That's pretty good. The visionary passes you scrap from his notebook. Alternator engines near dead. Need fuel. Provide. My men will transport lunch. His room is spacious, if rather bare. A filament bulb shines pleasantly within a pink paper lantern. His plaster walls are cracking. A hand-drawn portrait of a dark woman hangs above his bed. The visionary clears maps of Hideaway from his table and prepares coffee. As he passes your brew, bellows of pain engulf the room, and all of Hideaway trembles for a moment as the beast bellows, writhes. But the visionary doesn't spill a drop of coffee. Once things settle, he writes a note. Forgive Temtem. He hurts now. Then, coffee? And please, call me Arik. So we just provided fuel to torture the turtle we're on the back of. So
Hell
that
yeah.
it moves. Allo having bad gas.
I'm sure there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. We have too much terror. Or we could help him fix a fault.
There's nothing to be afraid of. Geometry, we'll make it back.
Indeed. Especially if I keep fart-arsing around doing other things. Let us surface.
No, man. The fart-arsing around, it appeases, one of the gods. But it pisses off the other two, so...
You can only have one boon from a god at once anyway.
Mm-hmm. One of these days we'll be able to take out the middleman and only have to worry about one.
Slap him from his pathetic little perch in the ceiling. So it all depends on how this first filling goes, because if I get an extra wound, that's it, we're done. But if we don't, we can maybe fill 2 of these.
Fingers crossed.
Oh, looks like I didn't get a wound.
Come on, Big Bunny, no whammies.
No whammies, no whammies. Ooh, I did get 2. That's alright, though. I got 2 filled Sunlight Mirror Catch boxes. Which means
it's dangerous.
It does mean that I really shouldn't go gather supplies.
Yeah.
That's okay. We make for Dahut. It's not that far away.
No, we got it.
I wonder what that is, though. We do need to go to Nook. That'll take us nice and close to Nook and Guider's Morn.
Mm-hmm.
But Dahut was much better priced than Guider's Morn, I think.
Yes. Well, fuck you, Mr. Krabs. Not feeling it. Our old friend, Mr. C Mine. Z Mine, if you will. Uh, 50% of the time. Started dragging you back.
Ah, damn those things. I may have realized just then that I was muted this entire time.
Alright, take care, Baron. Enjoy yourself out there.
Bye, Baron. Have fun. I do think this UI scaling is a little bit too much. It seems to obstruct a lot of the vision that I have of the undersea. Might tone it back a little bit.
Well, if only you could pick and choose what elements, because like we don't need the pictures and stuff.
No, I'd rather have these instruments blow up a little bit, this a little bit, but all this can be normal sized, and this can be normal sized. And down we go again. Oh, I hear it. Oh god! I'm trapped in a rip!
Oh, and it wants us too.
Oh, it hit me!
Oh gosh.
Oh, thank god it's only...
damage.
It was 15 damage.
We're at 35.
Whew. Shops. Yes. Give. Oh. Oh, well, I can sell this parabola linen for quite a bit here, actually.
Not bad. Did you already do the business for our one-eyed friend?
No, I need to go up. I need to go to Nook. Although, 35. Right. Reserve a bonfire. The weather has been dismal lately. Hardly a single wreck seemed St. Gideus's day, and when it was only a little yacht with a few sailors aboard, and 2 of those were able to swim to shore and didn't come to the hut at all. We just have to hope for the spell to break. Let's assemble the port report. We ask among the drownies, but they reply with reassurances and flattery. No, no, you are the only ones here. Don't worry. You have no competition. No one could be like you. You are special, welcome, adored. If you think we have heard a strange human voice now and then, it is just a memory from your life.
Yes, I'm sure it is just a memory.
Well, that sounds all very interesting. I think it's time we got the hell out of here. Oh my goodness, would you look at the time, constant companion? It appears to be fuck off o'clock. Well, the undersea is cursed. The undersea is cursed. Wait. How close? Well, we need to go to Nook anyway. I have a plan. Yes, this works. Oh, hello, wife. Wonderful to see you out on the seas. Please don't shoot at me, because you will kill me.
Oh, she realized it was you too late. What a shame.
Thank goodness. We'll rescue her. I'll take her 200 echoes, and the fuel and the supplies, and an unread log. Antoine Abyss. Oh, it's gonna embrace me alright. It'll embrace the shit out of me. I hear that son of a bitch.
Don't think it was Nook that we went to. Oh, we're here for your boy. Never mind.
Yep. Let's see here.
Morning, Egg.
Two Nook folk, languorously entangled, swim past, their fingers twine in the water, their arms stray over bare skin. One smiles at you, beckons. Oh no. Well, that loses me 5 terror. That was absolutely good. The two lovers lead you to a tooth the size of the London Manor. It is riddled with caverns, gently lit by lambent nodules. In each cavern, lovers seethe. You find a chamber of your own. Hands explore, lips touch. Acquaintances deepen. Damn, I need mushroom wine.
Good old Synthra number 6. Smashing on the drownies.
Indeed, obese lobster. Segs. Well, I wasn't able to finish the quest at Nook this time. Get the piss away from me!
Oh, he's on you! He's on your booty!
He missed me. Surface, you bastard. That could have gone better.
Ooh, lolly. Yeah, we can't fuck around underneath the water no more.
Not until we lose some
wants our
terror.
blood too bad.
Well, let's make for Pigmote Island, shall we?
Sure. Oh, we're not gonna go straight home. There's no fun in that, and there's no danger there.
Yeah, we don't need to go to London for hull repairs. Just like everybody else on the ship, T.O.
Yeah, that's why everybody keeps walking off the side of the ship.
Captain, I got out of the war to escape the horrors. And who knows, maybe we can help them with a conundrum they're having.
Well, honestly, I thought that's why we made the armor loops in the first place, to keep the people who keep walking off to try to go in the water and they keep getting caught in the armor loops.
Oh, it's also because they kept stealing my kettle and pot.
Well, of course. The loops are for all of the miscreants and vagrants.
How much does this cost? 135 echoes. I will take it. We are fully repaired. You know, we are awfully close to repairs here.
Nah, I think building a hospital would be smart.
There we go. They still don't have any shops, but that's okay. Now, I might make for the Cumian Canal. My objective is still getting to the Isle of Cats. Now we have full hull, so we good.
Are you scared? I'm not scared.
I ain't afraid of no spider in the dark.
Do you think we have the gunnage to actually take him now?
I know there's only one way to find out.
That's fair.
Let's see if I hear his scuttling. It's still out there somewhere. He has 750 power, and he does 40 damage.
Oh yeah. You're carving him up pretty good, though.
If he does one more hit like that, I'll have to quit it.
No, you should probably call it.
Yep, we're done here.
Yeah.
We can go back to Morania and get those repairs immediately, though. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, the terror he instills, though.
Yeah, he's pretty upsetting. We did. We had his number.
We'll lose that 5 terror there. That's very good. Parleport report here as well. It's a shame they have no shops here, but that's okay. I'm not even going to risk screwing with the jelly fluor.
Nope, I wouldn't. Oh, I see we have a hot 12 hull.
I really don't want to deal with that nightmare.
Down to 11 crew.
That means we eat food slightly slower though, which is always nice. Okay, we survive another day.
Starting to go a little bit crazy from the terror, though.
I think I can lose a little bit of terror at Quaker's Haven, though. I might even be able to purchase some outrageously expensive things. Yes, if I have the biggest boat, I could kill it no problem, but the second biggest boat will have to do. Tonight they're serving rubbery lumps, the Mutton Island way. They make them down in London, but they're not the same. These are like gristle, if gristle could be golden, saltier than any decent food should be, but somehow you can't stop eating them. It's the well-water sea, says the young man who's been making friends with cider. Can't make proper rubbery lumps without proper well. Stands to reason. We look after the well here, treat it right, and the drowned man looks after us. The landlord comes over and slaps the young fellow and takes his cider away.
The drowned man, eh?
Perhaps not. I think we have enough that we can make the Cumian Canal. Should be a slight bit cheaper than anywhere else. If Mr. Crab wants some, we can give him some. It's a bad crab, no.
Trying to cut it a little close, skirting around you like that. Cheeky. He was cheeky.
He was cheeky. Need fuel and supplies, and I'll get them both here, and then I'll head straight for the Isle of Cats, and then it'll be straight home, because I've wasted more than enough money on this trip. Less so than fuel or anything else. I do have 2 boxes filled with sunlight.
Yeah,
For the
sell
moment.
for a very, very pretty pen.
It is.
Are you going up to try and sell those coffee beans?
I forgot I had them. Yes, I am.
You got 10 sacks of coffee beans.
That's some good coffee. That'll sell for a lot in London.
Do you have the fuel for it?
That's why I'm stopping off at the Cumian Canal, actually. I don't need to go up to the surface, but I do need... It'd sell for a lot, though, wouldn't it? I need 22 fuel, and they do sell it here. I don't think I can fill up to 22, though.
One short, come on.
Throw this strange catch over the side.
Yeah, that'd be your best bet.
This is how I die. So I can do 2 things up here before I need to return. So we can go to Napoli. How much is that? 10 echoes? The proprietor's sorrowful expression vanishes. His eyebrows bristle. Even his ears seem to prick up. My friend, this is extraordinary. What flavors do I detect? Cinnamon? Jasmine? Is that bat guano? The vitality of this substance. The energy. His enthusiasm dissipates abruptly. Yes, I suppose it will do. I'll pay you 80 kronen, whatever that is, you peculiar subterranean currency, for every sack you bring me. Perhaps it will do this poor old place some good. Anything's possible, I suppose.
I think you literally just delivered it all in one go.
That's good. Because it was 80 for one, so that's pretty good. 7,565. It's not expensive. We could purchase some... Well, this is... Just gonna purchase all this fuel, because it's 5 echoes.
Oh, supplies?
The last thing I might do is carry some cargoes around the Mediterranean. That gains us 500 echoes.
Wicked. Almost out of fuel.
Yeah, that's alright. I need to buy more fuel now.
Yeah, I actually need 10 to go home.
Yep. That'll take us down a little bit, but not too much.
Good night, inevitable geometry.
Good night.
Take care of yourself.
Have a good one. 7, 8. There we go. 10 fuel. One for good luck. Turn to Avernus.
Posture to stretch.
Ah, posture. Yep. Yep. Looks terrible. The stretch. Ah. Thank you again, Kai. Now we shall return below. 1 supplies. We have 5. Yep. Go. Buy 4 fuel, maybe 5. Then we can get to the Iron Republic and we'll pay for the rest of it there. We'll also kill any Z monsters that come across our path because they're quite delicious. Well, that's emptied our hold nicely as well.
Mm-hmm.
Could even go and pick up some Sphinx stone on the way back to London.
Let's say we got like 15 or 20 minutes left in the sky.
Yeah.
But if we don't see you, take care.
Have a good one.
Smonk.
The smonk. We did lose all our terror though, which is very good.
That's what I was most worried about.
Could buy more to sell up there. You could also sell all of your supplies from up there down here as well. It sells very well.
Christmas is a very busy time for you boys in. And you had
Yes.
to get a new computer.
Was not good. It's good to see you again, the Blue Gentleman. Cool, that's more than enough to get us to the Isle of Cats.
I think there's like 3 bigger ships than this one, isn't there?
Yes, there is. There's the Caligo class cruiser, which is your cargo ship that only has the rear facing. There's the Agia class, I think it is. It's the one up from this, which has the more weapons, slightly more crew, slightly more everything, really. And then finally, there's the Dreadnought. That happens anyway, Tio. You cannot stop the kangaroos. If they decide your lawn is tasty, they will eat it. So I keep mine deliberately gross. Don't keep me waiting, Isri pouts prettily and rustles their silks. Do you have a little present for me? Isri snatches the notes from your hands and starts flicking through the pages. I'll have a reward sent to your ship. They look up and smile at you vaguely. Eyes glazed as a honey seeker's. Oh, my dear, what a treasure you are. You summon an answering smile and slip away the moment they are distracted. Ooh, 5 caskets of sapphires is quite good. Next time you are summoned to see your patron, it is not in their offices or at the Honeyed Tongue. Instead, you find yourself in a well-lit laboratory of book-lined walls and delicate equipment. Isri does not pause in their task of pouring red hurry into a cucurbit flask. It is possible to encourage lamplighter bees to seek out one kind of memory over another, they announce, without any preamble. It's all about what you expose the bee to, once it has drunk the maddening nectar of the crimson roses. But it is an uncertain process, full of guesswork. The alarming scholar and I have been trying to apply the scientific method, you could say. They look around fond for a moment. Soft. I require you to perform a little experiment. For me, shouldn't take long. Oh,
Welcome,
thank you.
brave Sir Crossforge.
Yes, welcome.
Yes, someone farted. Excellent.
Let's see. We do have a passion for science, and so many scientists aboard this ship. I'll send a mellifluous sister with you. Just expose the bee to intense emotion. Pick one, and don't get too fancy. Icery packs you off to the honeyed tongue, reasoning that emotions are bound to run high in its silk-clad rooms. The mellifluous sister follows behind you, holding a crazed lamplighter bee in a filigreed cage. She mutters susurrating prayers under her breath.
Thank you, Toilet Obliterator. Dropping all the lonks.
We could sacrifice a member of my crew. We could start a bar fight.
Okay. Well, we've only got 9 crew left.
Well, we don't really want to do that, lest we be stuck at half speed the entire time.
Oh man, we don't have a Yahoo jet. RIP.
Sorry. No Reddit either, unfortunately.
Heckin' no thanks.
I think we took a Reddit and then immediately locked it down so that no one could use it.
Good.
Yes. I think fighting sounds like a good time.
Yeah, let's get a little bit of the duppus on them.
You end up on top of a table, dueling with a wide-eyed pirate carrying an antique sword. Your limbs feel as though touched by fire and wind. You laugh at your blade strikes true. Your luck holds for your next 2 challenges, and the 2 after that. You're almost disappointed when the brawl staggers to a halt. One of the courtesans drops the man she was strangling with her silk scarf and calls for honey mead for those who are left standing. The mellifluous nun, who is entirely unscathed, of course, catches your eye from across the room and gives you a nod. She takes the caged bee and slips back to Isri's laboratory. A job well done.
Welcome back, Kai. Alright, have a good sleep, Terra German. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Good one. Bye-bye. Royal prerogatives. I have been singing your praises to Leopold. Isri's eyes warm at the name. You could almost envy the Pirate King, almost. I would like to introduce you to him. I think it's time. They make a mime of thoughtfulness, such each word they say is carefully measured. But when one meets a king, one needs exactly the right sort of gift. It's only polite. Damn, we can't quite do it yet. Can sell sunlight? Yes, we can. It is a high-risk challenge, though.
Oh, shit.
How many secrets do I have? I have 12 secrets. I can upgrade it a little bit. Let's see if we can make it any better. Yeah, 55 should do it. It's a tough challenge now.
Oh.
Let's compile a report first. What's the worst that's going to happen? We get a wound and we die. How is my wounds? Yep. Or we could take it back to London. Let's take it back to London. It's much less risky. Yep. Let's buy some supplies first. They're quite expensive, though. There we are.
$30. Sheesh.
'Tis a tad expensive indeed. What do we actually have in our hold now? Because we did receive a whole bunch of things. We have sapphires, wine, light, unstamped crates of brilliant souls, some strategic information. So much money waiting for us when we get back.
There's only 9 right now. There's plenty more room for orphans.
We have so much room. It's starting to feel a little lonely, actually. On the bright side, we might have the first time we don't need any repairs from London. Yes, this will get us home quite comfortably.
Is it bad that we can just call London the orphan orchard? we just harvested for orphans.
That's
You
fine.
just like pick, you walk out to the docks and it's like picking them off a tree.
So many excited parents.
They're literally holding them out with their branch-like arms.
We just get a big net and we scoop them all up.
You just like, we get near the docks, extend the nets, and the nets like roll out from the sides, and people just eat their kids in there. And the net slides into the armor loops.
Ah, a good harvest this year. They're feisty. They're fighting against the nets today.
No, they're starting to clog them up. Pull them back. We're full up.
Sea
morning,
dogs.
Mad Ducks.
Good morning, Mad Ducks. Good to have you with us.
Hell yeah.
I'm afraid I think we're about to wrap up for the day as well, because we have taken a beating today.
We are lucky to make it home. I like to think there's not a whole lot of suspension in the disbelief. Well, I mean, we're not quite there yet, but it's pretty safe to say.
I don't think there's as much that's a threat to the Hussey house at this point.
No, not even the bats.
No. Especially not the bats.
You know, one of these days I'm gonna let you live that down. It's not the day.
Today is not that day. I'm sure I'll get into sunless skies and I'll be murdered by a bunch of chorister bees or something, and I'll just be like, the bats are back!
Oh, nothing. We made it home, Aloe. We're good.
We're good, we're good.
No, but like, we literally see it. The home's right there. It's safe. We did it. Here, I'll even conclude the poll.
Thank you, I'll take that 200 echo and some fuel and supplies. Get out of here.
No, as much as Toilet Obliterator wants us to die by the mountain, we refuse. We will be spec trained soon.
I can't talk my way out of it? Oh, that's annoying. They took my sunlight-filled mirror catch box.
They took both of them.
All that work. All of that work.
Okay, so we're gonna get the concealed compartment now, eh?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very...
Never trust a fart.
I should have sold it at the Isle of Cats. I knew I should have.
Yeah, well, we could have died there.
Yeah, we could have died. It's alright, we have 8,000 echoes. Next time we will go and stock up on 2 more mirror catch boxes, go back to
God damn,
Esteval.
that's so upsetting.
I'm so
Did they
mad.
take the boxes too?
They took the boxes too. They take the whole thing. I needed the Favors Antiquarian high enough that I couldn't. But I didn't have the option this time of using the, what do you call it, the thingy. The Admiral's Favors.
Hmm.
Oh well, sure. Give me 1,000 echoes. You're lucky if you get your random crap back. Let's very quickly go ahead and do our Dark Speckled Admiralty. We'll submit all of these port reports we have. Nuncio, yes, thank you. Cat, yes. This. Shadow. Salt lines. Hideaway.
Take care of yourself, Aloe. Be safe out there.
Have a good one. Demio Island, Nook. I could pass on the strategic information, but I just get so much more if I don't. Principles of Coral. I think I need to go back there anyway. Well, we can also sell off all of our junk. It's not junk, obviously, but it's less than what we'd hoped for. Actually, do I need sapphires for something else? Yeah.
I would, Kai, but I gotta go deal with the dog after this, and then it's bedtime for Bonzo. I worked all night.
Yeah, it's fair enough. Alright, everyone, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. Sorry that I was away for so long once again. I'm so happy to be back, and so happy that everyone's come out to say hi and enjoy the stream. Sadly, I have no outro for you today because my outro was on the old computer and it burnt to the ground.
Oh gosh.
So I'll have to make something else new for next time. Any parting
We'll
words,
goblin
Stukka?
something up.
Indeed, we'll sort something out. Alrighty.
Alright, everybody. You take care of yourselves. It's good to see you. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.